two, 1, 2. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Mic check. My bad. My bad. We're back. We're back. I think you can hear me now. I think you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you? Yes. Thank you so much. I don't know what's happening. It's the second time this Rode microphone has failed me on a live screen, but no worry. We got backups. We got the backup for the backup. What's happening though? Happy Monday. Today we're gonna be in the Apparel Effects engine. How many people have not heard about the Apparel Effects engine? Maybe you haven't seen my post in a while, right? So today we're gonna play around the engine and show you some things that you can do, right? How to transform your design from a flat design to something premium without even having the machine, right? And I'm not talking about like DTF only, right? Or not DTF, but embroidery. People are doing these like basic embroidery stuff. We're doing embroidery Chanel. We're doing like bling, right? Diamond. I'm gonna show y'all some of that today. First of all, let me know where you're watching in from. Shout out to everybody that's already in the engine, man. It has been an amazing month since we launched the engine. So what is the Apparel Effects engine? It is a standalone software, web-based. Because I get this question all the time. It's like, oh, do I need a plugin to use this? You do not need a plugin, and it does not attach to Photoshop. Oh, do I need Photoshop to run this? No. Do you need a plugin? No. It is a standalone software. You go directly to the browser. If you have internet, you can make the engine work. All right, so I'm going to attempt to share my screen here, and my plan and my hope is that you can see this, right? I'm not sure what it looks like for you. I'm hoping that it's not so pixelated that you can't see it. Okay, so I'm sharing on all platforms. Let me know if you can see my screen. This is the Apparel Effects engine right here. This is V2.1. We're working on a new update that is going to allow you to do text, right? And I'm still fine tuning some of that in the background. But for now, we have a bunch of people. I think we have nearly like 350 people that are already in the engine daily that are using this to transform their design. Some of the embroidery, some of the DTF you're seeing today, when it doesn't look exactly flat like a regular PNG, it's probably been through the engine. So go ahead, share this video, and let's jump into it. I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough of what it is. So if you're watching this on portrait mode, you probably won't be able to see the sides of my screen, right? The side, but on the left side here, you can also watch this on any other platform, YouTube, everywhere else, you'll be able to see the full screen here. So on the left side, we have, this is where we have the presets. So all of these presets here, imagine just clicking on the button and getting the embroidery look, the leather look, the spangle look, the yarn look, the denim look, and I mean diamond, glitter, so many. I'm gonna show you some of these. And we went above and beyond with like wood, spray paint, cartoons, all of these amazing premium effects that you can get. All right, so that's happening on the left side here. You don't need to have a bank of prompts where you got to go look and copy and paste all the time. You literally just choose the button and it works. All right, so on the top section here, we have some tools like a new project. If I click on new project right now, I'm able to choose a project size. So let's say I'm going to do a 16 by 20, all right? And I'm going to hit create. So now my canvas here is a 16 by 20, okay? And then right next to that, it works as simple. You just bring in your design. You have a design already made. We're gonna bring in a design. I'm gonna hit upload my design. I'm gonna find a design here. Let's go with this one. You know, some of y'all, you should be able to recognize this one right here. Let me know in the comments, man. If you're watching this, let me know in the comments, what does this image represent? Drop it down, and you got to drop the right number too, because this is a show, a movie, but what number of this movie was it? what number of this movie right here. So I'm bringing in my image. You can see it's a PNG image with a transparent background. It's very important that your image you're bringing here is a transparent background, just like you would send it to your DTF printer. Same way you want to do it here, a transparent background. Okay, and the first thing I like to do here is to rasterize and trim. There's a button on the top bar right here, rasterize and trim. I'm going to rasterize and trim and get all of the excess spaces off of my design. The next thing I want to introduce you to right on the top, because I got some questions to this, how do I resize my design? There are two places you can resize your design. I see Friday after next. Okay, Friday after next. Oh, we got some Friday fans in the house. All right, so this is a shout out to the artist that created this. Rest in peace to the artist that created this. Gemini was his name. Rest in peace to Gemini for all of these designs. Next Friday, is it next Friday? No, this is actually next Friday. This is not Friday after next. This is the next Friday when we had Pinky was in the next Friday joint, right? Okay, so two places to resize your design at. Okay, right up top on top of the canvas, right here, you can see where my mouse is. On the far right side, there's a pencil right here. When I click that pencil, I get this window. This is where I can resize my design. Right now my design is 16 inches tall, okay? I can make this, maybe I want it to be 14 inches tall, okay? Yep, it was next Friday. So now my design is 14 inches tall by 8.6. This is how you would resize your design, because I get that question. The other way you can resize your design is under the print prep menu. We'll talk about the print prep menu. This is our secret menu right here that allows you to knock out the black out of your design. But right up here, you can see artwork size. You can also resize your design here in this screen. As you can see, boom, right there, okay? So two places you can resize your design at. So I have my design in. Next thing now, you got zoom and zoom out, all right? This background remover tool is going to work when you have like a solid background. It's not perfect, right? It's going to do its best. It's best that you bring in that PNG files though, all right? The core functionality of the engine is to add the presets, all right? So on the right side now, we have the control panel. Whatever I choose on the left side, I get a different type of control panel on the right side. So for example, we're gonna take this design, and my goal right now, let's start with, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done with this one here. Let's test out some new ones that I brought into this, right? So I'm gonna start with this urban sketch one, because most of y'all have seen the embroidery. Let's go with this urban sketch ink at the very bottom. If you're in the engine, very bottom. I hope you're following along. To follow along, there should be a link down below. If you're watching this on social, just comment engine and I'll send you the assets, all right? But there should be a link down below to get in the engine. It is a one-time payment. The Apparel FX engine is a one-time payment standalone software, all right? So you don't need a plugin, you don't need Photoshop for this. You go to the web and you have access. Okay, so I got that. On the right side now is our control panel. We're gonna start from the top. Quality, I'm put on high. And then for style, you have, because we're doing the sketch here, you have clean, illustration, edge, portrait, or raw ink. You can use any one of them. You have unlimited right now, right? So you have one-time payment for the assets of the engine. And as of right now, we don't have a credit system, but you know, AI is built on credit. So in the long run, there might be a credit system, but you want to jump in right now to secure your spot. That would be the best opportunity. So I'm just going to choose one of these. I'm not going to do transparent. I'm going to do paper. And I'm just going to render this. Okay, we're just going to render on this first one. Are you guys seeing this clearly on the portrait for my Instagram viewers? Are you seeing this good on portrait? Make sure you hit the like button too, man. Hit the like button so the algorithms can do their thing with this video. All right. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead, hit the like button. Okay, so boom. So now we transformed that with our first one. We got the sketch ink look here. So this is the paper texture, all right? So that was the paper texture that I used for this one here. So on the top here, we have layers. Top right corner, I have layers. All right, so I can go ahead and turn off this layer because you can stock them. Now I'm back to my regular artwork, right? If I turn the layer back on, just like it works in any other software, you will have what you created and what you don't want, you turn off, okay? So now I want to do another look. So it was on the clean illustration the first time. Let's go to Edge Portrait. Let's do some other things here. Raw, I'm gonna choose some other things here. Ink splatter, keep it, instead of minimum, let's go to a medium ink splatter here. I'm going to do a white background, boom, and I'm gonna generate, right? That's just some of the things you can do right here in the engine. Again, just comment engine if you're watching this on social. So while it's generating, we have stained glass. We have a vintage bootleg. There's a few more that's coming on the next update. You have a cartoon style. We have fire. We have wood, right? You have bling. Okay, so this is how your sketch is going to look on this. And these download as transparent PNGs, right? Where you can literally just send this to your printer and you're good. Okay, so let's change this one now. Let's go to the next preset. The next preset here I'm going to try is this vintage bootleg. Vintage bootleg. Let's go to a classic bootleg look. What is good? So what is good? What is good with you? All right, so we're just going to generate it. I'm not going to change too much there. There is one issue that this tool has, and when we see that issue, you would know, because I'm gonna point it out, right? It's not anything that is a game change, that is a groundbreaking thing. Oh, I can't use this, but there's one issue that we find that users are complaining about, and when that time comes, you would know when that issue pops up. But it happens here and there, very minimum. All right, very, very minimum. And the fact that you can just regenerate gives you the ability to just, overlook that, man. Nathan said, thank you from Liberia, LIB in the house. All right, so boom, we have our vintage look right here. Let me zoom in on you for a bit so you can see. Transform this to a nice vintage design, okay? And I want to take this one step further and show you something else here. So let's say if I was going to print this, I'm going to go to my print prep menu. Since I got my vintage right here, I'm going to close out my upscale. I want to do something here. The black is in this design. Let's say I want to knock out the black. I can just click right here where it says knock out black. All right. And now when I put this on the alpha channel, this is what it will look like on the shirt. But then with the alpha channel, now your black is knocked out of this design. When you go to print this, you got a nice soft design, and then you got to put that on a black shirt. This is what it would look like if it was on a black shirt. Okay, you'll get something like that on a black shirt, but it'll be much softer for you. But that's what your alpha channel right here would be. Basically your transfers would be this alpha channel, everything that has black. So this software right here is built, man. I built this myself, prompt by prompt, and now you have access to transform your flat design into something premium. Okay, so boom, there you go, with the half-tone dots and everything in here. You can also half-tone your design right in here. There's a button right here again. Click on half-tone, and you have some dials you can change here. Let's say we'll go to 30 dots. Okay, and my alpha channel again is turned on. Now you have a design that is half-tone, black is knocked out, and it's ready for print, right? There you go. You can tweak this if you want. You can tweak this. You can remove the angle. You can change, there's a few things you can do here. Like we can introduce more black and so on. All right, so that's how the print prep will work for your design. All right, so I'm gonna go back to original so we can do another preset. Turn all these back off. You can just turn it back off. Now we're back to normal. Okay, boom. Now let's turn off, collapse that window. We're back to where we started with our original artwork. Okay, let's go somewhere else. I'm gonna use the next one, the stained glass. Stained glass. All right, so this is how you get the stained glass look right here. We have classic, premium, and Masonic. Said, thank you for taking the guesswork from halftone. That's a good point. Thank you for taking the guesswork out of the halftone. Yes, that's exactly what this does. Takes away that guesswork, makes it easy, right? You have to tweak it a little bit, but it's the matter of, if you have access to print your own, you print one, tweak it, and you bring in more black. Most of the time, you probably took out a little bit too much black, and then you introduce that black, get rid of the shadows, or bring in more shadows, you know, but it's just a matter of tweaking the buttons there. But most of the time, the system already does a lot of that for you. Even if you can't have tone, the ability to remove the black from your design is going to give you a softer print anyways. All right, so let's just go ahead and generate this. Again, you can have access to the Apparel Effects engine. It is a one-time payment. Right now, it's about 12 cents a day. 12 cents a day, you know. I think right now we're priced at like $43, one-time payment, and you get all of the free updates. All right, so we're doing the stained glass look right here. Boom. All right, so we got that stained glass look right here. We got a little bit of artifacts that's right here in his head. No worries, everything else is nice and clean. You know, if that happens like that, guys, whenever you get these type of issues, it is not a big deal, all right? Just delete that layer right on the top. There's layers here. Just delete that layer and just regenerate, or just turn off that layer and regenerate. We can regenerate another one. Now I'm gonna change it to a modern stained glass. Okay, a modern stained glass. And then glass texture, let's go to ripped glass. Change some dials here for the light intensity and all these things. I'm just gonna change some things just so we can see a difference, right? Panel, simplified panel, modern panel. Let's go to a detailed panel. So can you do one with a round stone? I'll show you the round stone in a second. We'll jump into the round stones, all right? I don't know what this will look like with round stones, so I'm interested to see it. I'm interested to see it. But does this look like something that's valuable? Give me a yes. Does this look like something that you can use? Because, man, there's this 325 people that have already taken advantage of this and they're finding value. You know, and one thing you get once you get in here, you're finding value to it, you can also share it with your peoples, and we give you a 40%. Look at that stained glass look. It's almost like you can rub your hand. You want to feel as if almost like if I touch this, I will feel the ripples, but no, this is flat, man. It just gives you that look, right? You can share this with someone. When you sign up, you get an email to create an affiliate account, and then you get 40% for every referral, and we appreciate that. All right, so boom, that's that. Okay, somebody wants to see the rhinestones. Rhinestones are up top. Let's go to rhinestones. So let's do the stones. So we got rhinestones here. Let's go to the SS10. Let's do SS10. Stones density, I'm keeping it on standard. Stones type, we got all these different type of stones here. Crystal clear, red, black, gold, right? And then you have the custom one as the artwork. Let's go to custom as the artwork. You know, let's see what we're going to get. Fingers crossed, drum roll in the chat. Drum roll in the chat. Come on, drop some hearts. Drum roll in the chat. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Let me zoom out for y'all. Pray for me. I hope it comes out good. I hope it comes out good. I hope it comes out good. Pray for me. Pray for me. Say a prayer for your boy. You know, because sometimes AI can hallucinate a little bit. Oh, I see the drums. My man. Shout out to you for the drum roll. Oh, the stones. Here goes the stones with the artwork, right? What y'all think? What y'all think? That's with the artwork color. I don't know if y'all really are seeing it good on the screen, but I guess you have. Nobody's complaining yet. That's with the artwork, right? That's with the artwork. I'm gonna do one more. Switch the stones here. Let's do it regular. Let's do crystal clear stones. All right. Let's do another one. But what did y'all think? Was that stony? Was that good? Was that easy or not? Like, was that simple? I said, how can you transport this? I said, not bad. How can you transport this to my embroidery machine? You can't transport it to an embroidery machine because what you can transport it to your DTF printer or your sublimation printer, right? Because what you are getting here is just the design being transformed to that premium look. You can't transfer the file. It doesn't create like embroidery or what is the embroidery file type, DST or something. It doesn't create that type of file, right? So you have more rhinestones here. You know, ideally this is probably not like the main, because you don't really get rhinestone full images like this, right? Let's keep it real. So it's doing its best to render that, you know. All right, where we going next? I'm gonna go to diamond. All right, let's go to the diamond. The blink, I'm gonna give you another blink. Watch, the diamond blink is where it's at. We got a bunch of stone styles here. I'm gonna just create the standard one for now, and we'll see. So this is just this design, right? But imagine what other, we're bringing another design. I've been doing with like, there's another design I've been using that I really, really love. The design matters, man. Like really, the design really mattered. But you can have fun. This is a playground for us right now in this industry. This is becoming a playground. It's super addicting though, I ain't gonna lie. Right? The Apparel Effects engine is addicting. It's gonna get you, you're gonna be stuck in that. People's like, man, I'm losing a lot of hours in the engine because I'm just here all day. You know, so this is just with your stones. Okay, premium stones. Let's switch the stone type here. Oh, we got a crash. Oh, we got a crash. No worries. Keep it going. Refresh it real quick. Give it the opportunity to bring in new artwork here. All right, I'm creating a new one. Because sometimes you're doing bad. Like I said, the server is busy because there's like 300 plus people that are on here. So the server can get a little busy sometimes. All right, so boom, but we jump right back on. Let's bring in a different artwork. Bring in a different artwork. Where is my little homie at? Let's bring in just the homie without the text. No, let's bring in a text one first. Where's my wand? Da, 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 da. Pocket watcher. That's my pocket watcher joint. But I think I already did that one there. I think this is just a PNG here. Let's go with just this one. All right, first thing again, like I like to do when I bring, you can see on the sides of the design here, there's a lot of dead pixels, negative space. So I always want to rasterize and trim that, get rid of the negative space. Now I have an actual size of my design here. All right, so the next thing now says, fix your finances. Boom, let's go ahead and render this in. I'm going to go back to my diamond out design, all right? I'm gonna diamond this out. Let's change up the stones, some platinum stones. You know, let's bling it, blinding bling. I'm just gonna run it. Clear diamonds, I should have switched it from clear diamonds. But you guys ain't hitting the like button for me, man. If you're finding value, hit the like button. You'll find more value when you jump in on the engine. So we have I like the wood. I want to show you the wood look. The wood, man, that wood be looking like it's a plaque. Like, bam. Oh, talk about fire. Like, talk about fresh. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Check out the homie though. Like, oh, you see that? Come on now. I need to see some hearts in the comments for this one right here. Check this out. This is a design right here. Who wants this design? I'm gonna download this, right? And it's just a matter of coming right here, download PNG. That's a file right there that you can, like, look how amazing that look, yo. Look how amazing that look. That looks amazing. Look at my boy glasses. Look at the money though with the blank. Like, this is crazy. Look how easy that is, man. Transform your design to a premium look, man, without even having any extra machines or having to look for any prompts or you need in Photoshop. Like this right here, this right here. Wow, that one was good. I feel like I want to do another stone. Let's switch it from clear stones. Let's see what we can get with the red rubies, all right? We'll keep everything else. I'm going to switch it from yellow. Let's go to red. And we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. What do you want to see next? So we have you got gemstones. You know what? The next one I'm going to do is going to be the cartoon look. All right, we're going to do the cartoon look. Thank you for flooding my comments. It's all good. Thank you for flooding my comments with the bot. Oh, man. I'm telling you, this blank, like the blank ones are like the best ones for me, man. I'm going to download that one too. And I'm going to share this with y'all, you know, just do whatever you want to do with this. I told you I was going to I'm going to start uploading. I'm going to put a folder in here that will like start uploading the files that I create. I'm just start giving it to y'all. I will put it into the engine itself so users can have access to that. All right, so boom. Let's go and I'm going to do fire. Let's do fire. No, yeah, fire. Let's do cartoon. I'm going to do cartoon style. So the cartoon style, I'm gonna switch it over here. Standard, I'm gonna do a bold cartoon. Let's switch it from a classic cartoon. Let's run through all of them, right? So I'm gonna do a classic cartoon on this one right here, right? So you get that classic cartoon look on your character. Again, the link should be down below. Comment engine if you're watching this on the replay. If you're watching this live, just comment engine. It is a one-time payment. It is a one-time payment. No, it's not free. It is definitely not free. Shout out to the Instagram troll. Oh, transform your design to the cartoon look in seconds, man. Like, look how amazing that look. With the reflection, man. All right, let's switch to cartoon. That was regular classic cartoon style. Let's go GTA style, comic GTA, all right? Comic GTA. The finish, I'm gonna add some half-tone dots in this, okay? Switch the finish effects to half-tone dots in our GTA look. After cartoon, we're gonna go to, you tell me where you wanna see next. Where is my Where's the applique? Applique. Here goes your GTA look right here. See that GTA right there with the half tone. I want to do all right. I'm gonna do. Oh no, there goes the applique right here. Do the applique right now, and then we'll do. I'm just gonna run through them for y'all. So this is how you can get that applique, quoted applique look. I just went with the basic blanket look, you know, but there's many different ones you can get in here. Okay, multiple ones. What's going on? So what software is this? This is the Apparel Effects engine. This is the Apparel Effects engine. All right, the Apparel Effects engine is where we're in. You can just comment engine down below, but you can go to apparelfxengine.com. apparelfxengine.com. Look at this, man. Check this out. Like real quick, we just transform this design from this. So we went from, come on, I can't get the eyeball to turn off. There we go. Went from that to this, right? In one single click. Like, look, this is amazing. I'm gonna download this one right here, y'all. For all my people that sell designs, this is where you need to be tuning in at. If you sell designs, you sell design file, you don't need to be using like copy and paste prompt. You just want a system that will give you all of the buttons. You just click the button and you got your look, man. So that's one of the looks. It's one of the looks. I'm gonna change this up. Give you a different one. I'm just gonna go with something different, a solid one real quick. Just for the sake of this, to speed this up for you, because I want to show you a different one. So can you transform it into roundstone templates? Not at this time. That's something I can look into and see how we can transform designs into roundstone templates. Yes, that's what I want. When you hear the Apparel Effects engine, you got to think beyond like regular DTF transfers, right? Think about the people who are looking for files for DTF transfer. I get questions all the time. Where can I get designs at like this? You can just go ahead. This is where this whole engine came about, because people was reaching out. Oh, can you transform my design to the embroidery look? Can you transform my design into the Chanel look? I said, wow, the leather look. And I said, okay, how about I just build a system that would do that for you in seconds, right? You get that premium look without the need of Photoshop, spending hours in Photoshop or even a plugin. Right from your browser, you get access to the Apparel Effects engine. It is a one-time payment. Okay, one-time payment. There's no monthly subscription on this, at least yet, y'all, because when value comes in, value goes up, we might have to switch it. But look how quick we'll get that look, right? And it's just the design, depending on what design you got. Designs, this style right here, the applique style, it's on Etsy. Like, people are using this all day long. They're buying this. You probably bought a bunch of these, right? Think about graduation season coming, and you want to stand out. Stop doing those boring, regular flat designs. All right, I'm gonna do another one here that I like. I like the wood look. I'm gonna generate that. You wanna see the 3D puff? Okay, I got you on a 3D puff. So can you do a 3D puff look that can be sublimated into puff vinyl? 3D puff look that can be sublimated into puff vinyl. Interesting. That sounds like, I have a 3D puff right here. There's a 3D puff preset right here. We'll do next, right? Where is that? So the cracked, so that's the wood look there, but that's really not the one I wanted to do. So that's the oak wood. I didn't change nothing here. That's why. So I'm going to do raw. And from standard, I want to go to deep. All right, from oak wood, let's go to something. Let's go to that deep walnut. All right. Crashed on me again. Crashed on me again. I'm moving too fast. I'm moving too fast. I think other people are moving fast like me. So when it happens like that, it's not a big deal, y'all. So just go ahead, restart, start a new design. Let's bring in another design. Stevie, what up? What's up, Wagwan? Let's bring in. So I had this baseball one. You know, where's my heart? I had this heart that I've been using. You know, let's do the baseball because you want to see the baseball or the heart. Why not? Let's go with my homeboy right here. Let's go with my homeboy right here. And which one? I'm going to resize him again. Right up top here is how you resize. Right there. I'm going to make him about 12 inches. Okay. And like that. The other part here, where were we going? We were going to a 3D puff, right? So I have a screen printed puff. I have a screen printed silicone. So let's go to the screen printed puff first. Okay. And then my puff thickness, I can increase that a bit. Standard is heavy. And then that ink finish is matted or gloss. Let's do matted first. Okay. Stevie, what's up, man? We're in the Apparel Effects engine tonight. So we'll do the matted. It's the matted right here. Heavy ink. So it's that one. There is another one. So the glitter, look at, yo, that looks like you can touch it. Why y'all ain't hitting the hearts? I want to see some hearts in the chat. Like, look how amazing this look. Wow. It surprises me every time, even though I built this, right? Like every time. You say, I see your program all over the www. Yeah, brother. It's been a great month with the engine, man. It's been a great month. A lot of people are finding value, and it's all about value, man. You know, the income would count, but as long as people are finding value and they're using it, they're executing this, and it's transforming their business and bringing more sales to them without adding another piece of equipment. This is why we created the Apparel Effects engine. But this right here, imagine this being on a cap. I'm actually gonna print this. This design is amazing. I love this. I love how this came out. I really do. Anybody else with me? She said, love it. Yes, I love it. So let's do gloss. Let's keep everything the same. I'm gonna turn off this one and I'm gonna just do a gloss look. Okay, we'll see if we can get it to be glossy. Glossy. Wow, that joint was nice. It was nice. I was surprised by it. It was nice. It was really, really nice. Okay. Here goes another one. It's that puff, man. That puff. It's not as glossy as I thought it would be, right? But still amazing. I'm gonna download this one too. Still amazing, right? It's not as glossy, but it's amazing. Okay, let's do another type of puff. Let's do another type of puff, all right? I'm gonna switch it from screen printed puff. I'm gonna go down to the glitter 3D puff, okay? 3D glitter puff transfers. 3D glitter puff transfers. I'm gonna switch my puff right here from 2. No, we'll keep it at 2 mil. We'll keep it at 2 mil. There's a thickness dial up here. We're gonna increase our thickness to about 4. All right, our quality, we want it on high. Ink right now, glitter. So glitter is on standard. You have heavy glitter if you want. I'm keeping mine on standard. And we're just gonna generate. This is how you transform your design to something premium, man. Flat design, premium effects. Flat design, premium effects. Oh, check out the glitter though. Yo, y'all see that glitter puff, man? Look at the glitter. Check out the teardrops. Wow. Looks like you can touch it. It's like I just want to reach and rub my, that's what one of my users said. He did a video, he said, man, it looks like I just want to reach over and touch my screen every time because it looks so official. It looks like something that is just standing on your screen ready to touch. There's so many. That's what I'm saying. You can spend hours in here wasting a lot of time, you know, but the engine, you can get lost in it. You can get lost in it, but you get good quality designs, man. You see those. You see what we're getting out of here. Where we're going to go next. I didn't really do the wood look that I wanted to. Did I do the wood look? You said dope. I appreciate it. I didn't do the wood look. Dope. All right, so let's do rock. Rock. You want to see rock? So we have rock and stone. All right, so I'm going to do a rock. Change it to the rock look. Rock aware. Rock aware. Again, the Apparel Effects engine. Just go ahead, comment engine. If you're watching this on any other channel, just check the link down below for the Apparel Effects engine. It's there for you. It's there for you. It's a standalone software, one-time payment. There goes the rock. Look at that big solid piece of rock. I appreciate that thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate the thumbs up. Keep hitting that thumbs up for your boy, man. Throw some hearts on this video as well. Share this too, man. Share this video. If you can't use it, you know a partner that prints, they can use it as well. Keep sharing this. And when you're in the engine, you actually can become an affiliate automatically by just being in the engine, right? Stevie said engine. Yeah, Steve, engine. Go ahead and try it out, buddy. I appreciate it. Jump in there, engine. Yep. For you, Stevie, you have the, let me do another one. You have the white toner, right? You know, sometimes the white toner, knocking out the black can be a thing. Like, it's a little tricky knocking out black sometimes. We have a function that's built in here that just automatically knock out the black. Okay, so let's render another one. There's a little bit of black here we can do. So let's go from that. Let's do the, I'm going to do the crack screen printer, vintage crack plastisol. All right. So you can change it on different. You got worn. You got 2 years worn. I'm going to keep it on 2 years. Naturally aged, worn effect. I'm going to keep it on that. And then I'm going to run this, right? And we're going to be knocking out the black out of this one so I can show Steve, because he has that white toner. And when you can knock out that black out of your white toner, it just makes that print a lot softer. Same thing with DTF, right? You want to knock out the black or half tone. You can do both, right? We have a half tone in here that also do both of those for you. There goes that crack look, right? You got that plastisol crack vintage look right there. Right? If we zoom in, you can see that, right? So let's say now I wanted to knock out the black out of here. I'm going up to the menu right here that says print prep. Okay, there's an upscale up here. I'm turning the upscale off. I'm going to just click the button right here that says knock out black. And when you get confused, you're like, oh, it didn't work. That's because it's still on the original right here on the view mode. It will switch it from original to the alpha channel. Then you can see that it knocked out, because the alpha channel is what your transfer will look like. So this is exactly what your transfer will look like when it's printed. Okay. And this is what your transfer will look like on a black shirt. You understand? Because it knocked out all of the black. And this is what your transfer look like, or your design looks like now. So you can easily knock out the black out of this design. You can also knock out the black and half tone. Boom, just like that. We just half tone this one. Go back to the alpha channel. So now here's your half tone right here, right? We can fine tune this. I'm on 55 right now, but if we go down to like 30, right? We can fine tune this. You can introduce a little bit more black, the shadows a bit, right? You can spend some time in here and just fine tune your result a bit, and all that. And we just got to crash. He said, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm moving too fast and it's crashing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another one. I'm showing y'all you can be in here for a bit. A good bit. We'll go with this one. I don't think I've done much with this design. Okay, again, I'm bringing a new design, fresh off. You bring in your design. You see all this space around the design. There's like negative space. You don't want that because it's taking account of your size right now, which is wrong. So we're going to come up here and rasterize and trim. Rasterize and trim that. Okay, so now you got a design that's accurate size. Then we're going to resize this. Okay, depending on what you want to do, click on right on the pencil, right up top of the canvas. There's a pencil on the right there. It says artboard. There's a pencil all the way over. I'm going to resize this here. Let's imagine this being a full back print. I'm going to make this big, 14 inches. Bam. All right, boom. Okay, so now we have our design right here. Okay, so now we can just go ahead and apply the effects to this. We didn't do I didn't show y'all. Which one did I not show you? Let's do a gold foil. I'm gonna do a gold foil look on this one, all right? The gold foil look. Appreciate the likes on this. Throw some hearts on here. Let's get some shares on this video. No matter where you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. On IG, make sure you share, comment, engine if you want access. Oh, excuse me. Why did my TV just go off? That's weird. My monitor just shut off. You need to go back over here. It's your gold foil look. Gold foil. Which one haven't I shown y'all yet? There's so many. Like, you could be in here all day. We didn't get the flower look. The glass. Let's do the glass. I didn't show y'all the glass look, all right? We did metal? No, we did rock. We didn't do metal. Did we do metal? We didn't do metal. Here goes the glass. Glass gel, all right? Glass gel. Translucent. I'm just leave it on default. We're going to run it. Oh, the glass gel, y'all. Check out the gel lips, man. Like, look like it's got lip gloss from the lollipop. Like, look at that, y'all. Like, that's crazy. Looks like some type of jelly. You can just go ahead and touch it. This is amazing. Amazing. Nobody's got a design like this anywhere on the internet. Nowhere. Nowhere can you find anything like this. So I just downloaded it. We'll see. I'm going to drop it. I'll probably give that one away for free. Who wants this design? Who wants this design? All these designs we're doing here. If you want all these designs, just comment engine. because I'm gonna put a folder right in here. It's gonna say gallery, design gallery. I'm gonna put a design gallery folder in here on the next update, and I'll be throwing some designs in there for all of my users. You can only access it from inside of the app though. That was that gel. There's plenty of gels, but I'm gonna go to, where's my metal one? Sometimes I can't, metal. Let's go to metal. Okay, chrome, brushed metal, polished metal, standard, and buzz, deep in buzz. You can see I'm working it, right? I'm working it just the same way. This is the user front end. I'm not in the back end on this video. I'm in the user front end. So you can see it's accessible, man. I get some people say, oh man, I paid for it and I can't access it. It's accessible. I'm using it just like a regular user will, right? I'm not in the back end. This is the back end right here. You can see I'm not even in that one. I'm in this side right here, right? So we're working on the update in the back end. Boom, here goes your metal look. It's different. This one is also different too. These lips here could sell, y'all. These lips can sell. Put this on Etsy, somebody will buy this. Somebody will buy that. Etsy be beefing with me though. For some reason, every time I try to sell on Etsy, they flag me. So that's on them. It's their loss because I'm great. All right, let's go ahead from metal type. I'm gonna go to industrial metal on this one, all right? Let's go to industrial metal. Let's do copper. From standard, let's go to intense. I'm just gonna go all crazy with this. Standard up here, change it to quality. Well, the one that I haven't shown y'all yet, I don't think we did glitter, and I did not show y'all the denim. There's a few up here. I skipped the few up here at the very top because they're like the standard ones that you probably have seen, right? That other like that you can do in like ChatGPT or something. So I just left it. But the embroidery look is amazing. Oh my goodness. Look at the industrial metal look. Industrial metal look. Industrial. I guess I was pausing. All right, we're coming back. I think I lost IG there. I think I lost y'all on IG. But we're back. All right, we're back. I may have lost Instagram, but no worries. We'll continue. We'll continue running these. We'll continue. I got a few more to show y'all. Welcome to the Apparel Effects engine, where you can transform your design to a premium look. All right, so imagine we're gonna start a new project here. I'm gonna come right up top, new project, choose your project size. We have some default ones here. So I'm gonna choose a 14 by 16 standard size. Okay, so this is my canvas right here. On the left side is where you have all of your presets, all of your premium looks, okay? And then on the right side is your control. When you click on the premium preset on the left side, your control is going to change because now you have control based on that preset that you selected. The green button is going to allow you to bring in a design. So let's click on the green button right there. It's going to allow us to bring in a PNG file. It's very important that you bring in a PNG file with a transparent background. Okay, transparent background. Same way you would send it to your DTF machine. It's the same way I recommend you send it over here. Okay, I think I have this Is this the official design here? Okay, let's do a donut. All right, so once you bring in your design, first thing I like to encourage people to do is to rasterize and trim this, because you see from the top of this word holy to the blue box up here, you can see there's a lot of negative space. So we want to get rid of that. So if you hit the button up top that says rasterize and trim, now your design is trimmed to the size. All right, then next we're going to resize this design to what your output is, what your desired output is, right? So let's say I want this to be a 12-inch design. I'm gonna click on the pencil on top of the canvas right here. There's a pencil there. I'm gonna make this a 12-inch design. Just click in 12 and then agree. It's gonna change proportionally. I need to go back to this because I had a question where someone says, oh, I'm not able, I can only change the width. Well, how come I can't change the height? Because in any standard, industry standard professional software, there's something that is called aspect ratio that gets locked. If you can see right here, there is a lock in between the width and the height. Right now it's locked. That means when I type in an input either on the width or the height, I'm going to automatically get the other side. So if I type in 13 on my width, the aspect ratio is locked. So it's automatically going to give me the height based on this design so it's not distorted, right? But if I wanted to, some reason, distort my design for some reason, I can unlock this lock. So now I'm able to change this to 12 as well. So now I'm at a 12 by 12 design. But you can see it actually stretched it a little bit because this design was really set up as a portrait design, which was, it was more taller than it was longer. Okay, so hope that makes sense because I had to do that because I had a question about that and it would just agree to it. Okay, so now we have our donut right here. This donut right here was amazing when I make it a bling donut. I'm gonna put some gemstones on this donut right here, the red ruby. Let's change it to something else. Flawless. Okay, and then we're gonna render this right here. You guys ready? Are you ready for this result? Okay, I'm gonna show you this right here. And then again, to get the engine, you're gonna click the link down below in the description. If you're watching this video on social media or any portrait platform, just comment engine down below on Instagram or Facebook and I will send you the assets that you need to get in. Okay, it is a one-time payment. It's a standalone software. You do not need Photoshop to run this, right? You can bring your design into Photoshop after you generate it, right, to print from there, but you do not need Photoshop to run this. Oh my goodness, now we have something amazing like this, right? You have yourself now some gemstones, blue gemstone donut. You don't have this anywhere on the internet. Nowhere else can you get a design to be transformed to this nice premium look faster than this, all right? Only in the engine you get something like that. So I'm gonna turn off the layer here because you have layers. Now we're back to our regular layer and then we can do something that is fire. We literally call this one fire. Okay, so we're gonna generate this as a fire holy glaze donut design. So you can be like, wow, that's fire. And if you think that's fire, hit the like button, share this, and then comment a fire emoji down below. Better yet, comment engine so you can jump in on the engine. So we're generating right now. Generations right now, we see it goes up to like 50 seconds. Oh my goodness, look at the donut. The donut has a fire on there. Like, look, you guys look at the donut. Look at that donut, man, with the fire look, holy glaze. So I'm gonna download this one because this is a good design right here. I like it. Best in town, holy glaze, right? Imagine this one as a printed transfers. Your customer's gonna love it. Show if you got a customer that you print for regularly, show them their logo on one of these presets and watch how they wow. You're gonna wow them out. Okay, that's the holy glaze. Okay. The one that I haven't used yet for the holy glaze is gonna be the cartoon style. So I'm gonna run the cartoon style on this one here, and we're gonna go to this one here, And I'm gonna keep it nice and bold, soft shading. And we're gonna run this right here, right before I get up off of this live. Again, go ahead, check out the links down below. If you're watching this on social, comment Engine on Instagram and I'll send this to you right away. So you can jump in on the Engine, one-time payment, standalone software, so you can be winning, man, creating premium designs without even needing another machine, y'all. I'm telling you. And these, oh man, oh, that is amazing. The GTA donor look. The GTA donor look. Okay. This is one of the looks right here I'm going to put when we're working on our fonts. Like we're working on the update right here. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of the back end right now. This is the update we're working on. And you can bring in text, right? You'll be able to bring in text to this thing real soon, where you can type in a font, right? You can type in something, and let's double type here. Let's just put in type or engine, right? So now you're able to type in a word and be able to resize that, and that is coming soon. Still tweaking it, still working on it, right? You'll be able to change this and get a premium look in no time. All right, so that's coming real soon. This will be releasing as soon as I can get it right. I need to get it right before I release it to you, but pretty soon you'll be able to transform your text into the premium designs, right? Same way we just did it in the front end here. Look, that is, I don't know if I downloaded this, but I'm going to download it right now. Holy Glaze, okay? Holy Glaze. All right, so ooh, I should have started a new page here. I don't know how this is going to come out. I should have started a new project. So you'll be able to bring in text. We have some other, and there's a garment thing right here. You can see, still working on it. It's not there yet, right? Which is why it's not shipped yet, but you'll be able to transform your text like that. All right, real soon. I got to keep working on it, got to keep tweaking it. But again, I appreciate y'all for chilling and hanging with your boy tonight. If you got any questions, drop it down into the chat. Better yet, jump in on the Engine, comment Engine, share this video with someone who need it, and let me know what other effect can you find valuable that we should add in the Engine. All right, share this with someone else. See y'all on the next one. Peace.